Alright, Shalom. Brother Kabad back on a GMS lesson. GMS keep pushing. Before I go any further, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone for teaching us His truth according to the Bible and rule well. Another Shalom to all the sincere Akims throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity. Alright, not quite sure I'm gonna title this lesson, just like most of my lessons. But we're living in the time of judgment for 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All you mockers and scoffers, they got your laugh on. Okay, you're gonna be in a state of crying, of mourning. All right, for mocking and coming up against the men of the Lord. Okay, and you're not ultimately coming up against us. All right, let's open with that. You ultimately come bucking up against YAHAWASHI, who the word calls God and Jesus Christ. It says Luke 10:16, he that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. See, it's a trickle-down effect, man. Okay? For the ones of our people that can't stand what we're saying through the spirit and the power of YAHAWASHI, week in and week out, sit down lessons, okay, things of that nature, then you really despise, you means you really hate the Lord, YAHAWASHI, who the word calls Jesus. All right, and if you hate him, all right, what the scripture say? It said, then you despise him that sent me. Who sent Lord YAHAWASHI? The Most High Yahweh, who you ignorantly call God. See, our people don't realize what they're doing, man. They don't realize the dangers that they're dealing with. They're messing with, man. And judgment is coming upon you. Judgment is coming upon you. All right? You and your family. So there was a time where you got your laugh on, okay, at the men of the Lord, which you was ultimately mocking YAHAWASHI. Okay? But now we're living in a time where judgment's coming upon you, man. Let's get that in Galatians real fast. Slakia. This is Galatians chapter 4. And I'll start at Slakia. Chapter 6. And I'll start at 7. It says, be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. All right. So you can't make fun of the Lord, man. All right. Going back to Matthew the 12th chapter, which we'll get next. Okay. Matter of fact, let's just get it now. This is Matthew 12, verse 36. It says, and it's written in red, so it's Lord YAHAWASHI speaking, who you ignorantly and willingly call Jesus. It's not his name. His name is Lord YAHAWASHI. He delivers, he saves his people. Matthew 1:21. Matthew 12:36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Okay, and we're living in the day of judgment, man. You wondering why you're losing your job. All right, you wondering why you can't pay the bills. You wondering why you're catching the coronavirus. All right, which in actuality may just be the flu. Okay, because these hospitals ain't packed. All right, these hospitals are bone dry, man. All right, but that's another topic for another day. But the point is, you wondering why you catching hell. Can't go out, can't enjoy the spring, all right? You can't enjoy the beaches, you can't enjoy the clubs. Okay? It's because what? The Lord is visiting you now, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're being visited now. And they're being paid back for the things they said and have done to his men. This is Matthew 12:36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words shalt thou be condemned. That's right. Your words can either justify you or they condemn you, man. You come up against the words of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, hey man, you a marked man or woman. Okay? Consider yourself marked. Alright? So let's get matter of fact, let's go to 2 Kings, man, and see what happened when you mock the men of the Lord. It's 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 23. Now put in mind, this is going into where Elijah was taken up in the chariot, and Elisha was left down mourning. Okay, this is 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 23. It says, and he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city. Yeah, a bunch of little demons, man. A bunch of little J-Rocks. Okay, a bunch of little man-mans. All right. It says, and mocked him, and said unto him, go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head. So he probably had a George Jefferson, okay, a little coaty sack or whatever, and the kids was joking on him, man, talking about his bald head. And he turned back. Who turned back? Elisha. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord. Okay. And look, we're getting further understanding on what curse means, man. Because here in this society, a curse word is the S word, the F word, the D word, and other types of words, man. When that's just rude speech. A curse is when you put you wish something to happen, you pray that something happens to someone, man, for good or for bad. It says, and cursed them in the name of the Lord, and there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood, and tear 42 children of them. You see? So just for mocking a servant of the Lord had 42 children get tore up by 2 she-bears, man. See, now the fun and games are out the door, man. The fun and games are out the door. And the Lord is slowly plaguing 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, man. Let's grab 2 more and wrap it up. Let's go to, and this is how we know we're in the end, man. Because the scriptures say things like this would be happening. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days. We are in the last days because prophecy of the Bible is speaking. Walking after their own lusts. All right? And that's what you see. You see people nowadays doing their own will, open their mouth up, and making fun of the prophets, the men of the Lord. When we're trying to reprove them with the scriptures, what they do, they try to reprove us. They try to rebuke us. All right? Making excuses for why it's okay to smoke weed, why it's okay to commit adultery. Oh, somebody would do it to me, so I'm going to do it. You know? Believing in these false religions and ideologies and things like that the so-called white man has pushed upon our people. All right, they're walking after their own lust, things that soothes them. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, and all scoffers and mockers. Look, you're in the time of your judgment. Okay? It says, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? Yeah, where your God at? You been saying he gonna come, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. Okay? For since the fathers fell asleep, all those things could continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. But these things are going to come to pass. It tells you in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, though it tarry, wait for it, it shall surely come. The prophecies are here. Let's see. Let's go to let's grab one more, wrap it up. Let's go to okay. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 15, and we'll end it off on that. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 3. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Yeah, we don't care what people think, you mockers and scoffers, because we know at the end of the day, your latter end is going to be destruction. It says, "Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee," the non-belief, the ones that don't believe in the prophecies. You know why we don't let it bother us? Because verse 4 wraps it up. Verse 4, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." And that's what's coming to you mockers and you scoffers, man. You unfaithfuls, you non-believers, okay? Death and destruction is coming your way, according to the Bible. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's own begotten Son, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAKAKWADASH. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone for teaching us his truth according to the Bible and her well. Another shalom to all the sincere Aki and throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity. Shalom.